Hello Pisces, and welcome to your money and career tarot card reading for the month of July. So today we're just going to start off with the Rider-Waite. We're just purely focusing on money and career matters and energies and messages, please, for Pisces. Money and career messages for Pisces, please, for the month of July. And if you are interested in learning a bit more about tarot, I do have a great user-friendly, easy guide, £5 plus VAT, links in the description of this video. It tells you the meaning of every single card, different spreads, etc. It's a really good starter's guide, really, for you if you are interested. So I'm looking for money and career messages for the month of July for, oops, the daisy, for Pisces, please. Messages for Pisces, please, for money and career for the month of July. Thank you. Okay, first card, Pisces. We have the Nine of Swords. Maybe you're experiencing or have been experiencing some money worries, anxieties around work. The card of feeling a bit trapped or in limbo there. Fantastic card of rebirth, renewal as well coming up for you, Pisces. Hang in there. Fantastic and good news coming. Okay. I love the way this is going, moving you from this energy. Let's have a look. We'll get a Tree of Life message for Pisces, please, for the month of July. Message for Pisces, please, for money and career for July, please. Money and career message for Pisces. Thank you. Okay. We have the Fool. Wonderful. Lovely. The Fool is leap of faith, freedom, trust, taking a risk, new beginnings. Wonderful. And get away from this energy as well here for your Pisces. Okay. Let's get an Archangel Oracle message, please, for Pisces, for career and money. Career and money message for Pisces for July, please. It's not going to take all 5 or 6. Actually, this feels relevant. Overcoming difficulties. Yeah, I do feel the sense there, especially because the Nine of Swords and the Fool, that feels very relevant. Yeah, lovely. Okay. I'm going to get 2 animal tarot cards. Messages for Pisces, please, for the month of July. Money and career messages, please, for Pisces. Money and career message, please, for Pisces. Thank you. Life experience. Important change that are coming into your life. Definitely. Definitely what's going on here. And you've also got the Ten of Autumn. Wonderful. Ten of Autumn is like the Ten of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite. So fantastic for money and longevity. Okay. Okay, Pisces. So we'll start off with the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords is, as you can see, it can be sleepless nights kind of energy. The Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety and worry. However, the card is very much associated with overthinking. So maybe at the moment when you're starting to go into the beginning of July, Pisces, you may be stressed. You may be losing some sleep maybe over money or work issues. The trouble is, what happens with this type of energy is that you could be fearing the worst as well. So sometimes the Nine of Swords shows mental suffering, but that it feels bigger than the actual reality of the problem. So it's really important right now, Pisces, to separate genuine, tangible problems from exaggerated fears, because this is the kind of energy around the Nine of Swords, is the exaggerated fears as well. What you've been feeling, experiencing, it's kind of related to or might have affected the place you are. So there may be a feeling of it being in limbo. This card of feeling trapped as well. This is a card of letting go, though. It can be a card of seeing things from a new perspective to get away from this Nine of Swords energy as well. So then maybe when you're going into July, like I say, with this anxiety feeling here that can be exaggerated by our own fears, You could be going in a period of suspension or limbo in your career or your finances. So maybe you're waiting for something to shift or unsure about your next step. So you could be waiting for a payout for money. You could be waiting for a job offer. You could be waiting for things to improve and work, or just generally improve in your life generally. With the hangman, it always advises you to surrender control and try to look at the situation differently rather than force a solution. Because sometimes delays or a delay can lead to a breakthrough in understanding as well. So try not to, while you're in this state of limbo, in this state of suspension, try not to exaggerate your fears, and just kind of go with the flow and release to not being in control, and know, especially with these cards here, that things are improving, and have faith in that as well. Because you have got the card of the awakening. The card Judgment is very much like a rebirth. It can be about life review. Judgment kind of shows you, or shows that you're probably approaching a moment of clarity and reckoning after experiencing this. So it's a time to evaluate your choices and step into a wonderful new phase in your life. Financially or professionally, you might be called to account for past actions. But some of you may be just being offered the chance to make amends and start afresh, because it is a rebirth. It's a very powerful card of transformation. It's a card of rising above old patterns, letting go of the past and moving on to the in the future. It's the kind of final awakening, final examination, kind of final reckoning kind of energy. But it's very much about, see these little ghosty kind of people here, putting them to rest and moving forward as well. With the Weight of Wands, it's a fantastic card for movement. It's very much very different energy to Hangman. So it's like when you've been experiencing limbo and suspension and stagnation, it's this momentum, rapid progress. It's a really big card for communication. There's a feeling of like a surge of energy and swift developments even coming in July. So after the delays and reflection, the Hangman here, this is showing that things are finally moving forward. So there could be good news, offers, opportunities, but coming in really quickly. Some of you may even find yourself traveling for work. It's a good card for networking, but it's kind of resolving issues faster than expected. So it's like pause, reflect, nothing's happening, to zoom. So everything's happening as well. You've got the Fool as well here. Now the Fool in the general Rider-Waite is very similar to the message of the Fool here in the Tree of Life cards, gorgeous color cards. And this is definitely feeling that you're stepping into this new beginning here and moving away from this here, especially with the Eight of Wands and the Rebirth, the Judgment. So there's a feeling of take a leap of faith. This is new beginnings, freedom. Can be travel sometimes as well. But I just feel there's a sense of freedom from this way of feeling, freedom from the past that's been displayed here, and moving forward. For the Overcoming Difficulties card, I'll read this to you. Archangel, the worst is now behind you and you're surmounting any previous challenges. It's a fantastic card. So obviously the kind of difficulties you've been experiencing, or it's caused this sense of fear, anxiety, and general kind of anguish, you're coming away from that. You're overcoming those difficulties. You're right. You're kind of like those past challenges are behind you now, and you're moving forward with the Fool here. You've got the life experience card here as well. I'll read this to you. Important changes are coming into your life that will require you to take action. Don't hesitate to move in new directions you know are right for you. So this is very related to the Fool. The Fool is a risk taker. The Fool is taking a leap of faith, or having a leap of faith as well. So it's very much about that sense of new opportunities are coming for you to move away from this energy. A rebirth is coming. And with the Eight of Wands as well, it's going to be quite soon and quite quickly. The Ten of Autumn is fantastic if you have been worrying about money. Contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure and your family's material needs are taken care of. It's important to honour traditions and have pride in your heritage and the compliments of your ancestors. That's a lovely message at the end, but this is more to do about the fact that you can feel content. There's contentment coming your way, and that contentment's from knowing that your finances are secure. And this is, again, this is like Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is like when you're building a legacy. There's a sense of longevity. There's a sense of material security, financial security as well. So there's that kind of thing there for you, and it's coming up. It's definitely there for you in July too, where you're working towards. So even though you've been in a phase of anxiety and stagnation, and it's a sense of about maybe worrying what's next, what's to come, there's like a feeling of a wake-up call or important realization is emerging with a Judgment card. And once you kind of acknowledge and release the old fears or regrets, you'll kind of have this sudden movement and momentum and positive progress, the Eight of Wands. So I encourage you to stop letting fear control your decisions. Use this pause to consider or reconsider your direction and purpose, and be ready to act when opportunities appear and things will pick up speed. And trust that the judgment you pass on yourself can be compassionate and freeing as well. This is a very lovely spread here of the sense of liberation and sense of movement and new beginnings, putting those difficulties behind you, jumping on new life opportunities or changes as well that are coming that are going to be very positive, and moving away from these obstacles and building this legacy. Ten of Pentacles, or Ten of Autumn, should I say, is a fantastic card for financial stability and security. So I love where the July is moving. Just try and stay out of your head a bit too much. Try not to exaggerate your thoughts in any way. I do understand how you feel. We all go through it as well. So just have faith that this new beginning's coming for you as well, Pisces. So I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and leave comments. I promise I'll reply to any comments as well. I'd love to hear from you as well if this resonated. Keep a lookout for my love reading coming out this week, and I hope you have a wonderful, lucky July. And if you are going on any interviews, best of luck as well. Thanks, Pisces.